Hello and welcome everybody, I'm Christian from Berlin, and today you will learn a style that evolved in the late 60s when rhythm and blues elements came together with the just evolving beats and phrasing of soul and young funk music. Hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did. Helps my channel greatly and gives me a good funky feeling. Let's go. Now, the basis of this lesson is a part of the song The In Crowd, like a funky soul hit from the 60s. So we'll use a bit of that for this lesson and then jam with typical elements that define that style, of which my great hero, Ramsey Lewis, is one of the biggest exponents. So what we will play in the end is, I play a passage and then you will see what you're looking at. First, a look at the left hand. I play it slowly for you. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4, and so every second bar he goes like these extra bass notes. Ramsey Lewis is, in his version, is playing exactly the double bass line, so he's doubling the double bass. That's why it's called the double bass, by the way. Now to the central lick, of which we play a little variation, is this one: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and. So you see there's two slides. If it's too many slides, we have one up slide and one down slide. If this is too much, you can, for the start, play without the down slide. 1 and 2 and 3. Now you will see that the extra notes come right at the right time. We students love it when the extra notes in the bass are not like colliding with stuff in the right hand. So now look at with the extra notes in the left hand. Come 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1. You see, always in the air between 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Practice that a little bit, because now we're going to do something with it. I'm very much at home with the style of Ramsey Lewis because I had a trio where I played his music. And the wonderful stuff is it's almost all of his effect comes from the feeling. He's not playing jazzy stuff. Like at the same time, Herbie Hancock played some of that, like Watermelon Man, Cantaloupe Island. And so he will play like something like... And it's just pure feeling. And a little bit of in between, but it's really all he, or most of what he uses. Now, what we do is we use the second one of these thirds Practice that a little bit, because at tempo it's not so easy with these fingers changing. Now, okay, what we do is now 1 and 2 and bop, bop, bop. Don't forget these. Don't fall asleep here. Yeah, doing every second bar. Remember these. Okay. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and yes, and it's great. I tried it at different tempos, or the plural would be tempi, and so if you want to play, use a very simple rhythm. Like these rhythms are never great in the digital piano, so I have only a preset, and it sounds a bit plasticky. But if you put this on tempo, like I have it on tempo, let's say tempo 102, it's now. And it sounds really laid back. Bop, bop, bop. So, okay, that is the basis. Can we do? Can you please stop, Yamaha? Ugly Yamaha drummer. Okay, now funkiness, as you might know, is not about playing totally busy, but it's about the small accents and the thing between the notes or between the chords. Like, I'll give you an example. We would play like the same thing, but just a little rhythmic change. There it was already. Instead of like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 on the 2, 1 and 2, we played 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and. So it's the effect is created purely rhythmically, the funkiness. So now try 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 1 and hold on. Now a second variation would be let's say 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 ba da ba to this, and 4 and 1. Yeah, that's a little bit harder, but hey, since you're here, you get some homework. So we summarize. You could play like 1 and 2 and then the lick 1 and 2 and, or you could play 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then of course you have to pay attention on what note in the left hand is coming, because we're now in the area where the left hand is doing the extra note. So let's have a brief look. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. Okay. Now, if you want to reach out further, look here. 1. Yeah, that's what Ramsey also does a lot. So that you could hold a little bit. 1. Roll it a little bit. 1. You can do the rolls like really playing them in a circular fashion. And practice that. It's not so easy. Or, good trick, dirty trick of mine, you play this one as one note. In your head, this is one note. And you play this as one note because it is only one note. And you play like instead of around. And if you play it at a certain tempo, it will sound almost the same. Okay, can we do more? Okay, another suggestion. It's always great to have some really crisp accents in the right hand. And as I said, funky does not mean playing a lot. What about this one? Oh, hold on. I like it. And it's again a chord material. Good sound chord material. Yes. Just at the right time. It's a great contribution. Just a little accent. Now, if this is coming again, like with the left hand note, let's see how we bring that together. So if you are left hand on the A, here on the D, you're on the right track. Okay, again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Yeah, and then you can experiment. Shall we do a little bit experimenting at the end? Or just, yeah. Sometimes I even just play like a clashy, sparkling, spiky, like this. Or, look. Are you in for it? Are you in for it? 1 and 2 and Again, 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. And then you play variation. You have let's 3 or 4 variations, and then you groove and mix them. Okay. Yeah, 1 and 2 and 3 and up. Okay, that should be enough for us. Put it on slow if you want to go back to an extra bit. Put it on slow. The video player allows you that. I hope you enjoyed this little funky lesson. Yeah, if you like my teaching, subscribe. Win-win. Bye-bye from Berlin. It rhymes.